Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Associate, and today we're going to talk about the strange world of MapleStory private servers. My favorite private server, unfortunately, is shutting down. This is known as MapleStory yeou, I'm going to call it, yeou. This was a alpha and beta project. It was just launched into beta not too long ago. It's made by two dudes. And the best part is that you can play pachinko. That's the best part. You can play pachinko. So we're gonna play a little bit of pachinko. This is truly peak gameplay. Anyway, at the end of the day, they have been DMCA'd. But you might be thinking, there's so many other servers that haven't been DMCA'd. Obviously, I don't know all the details. There's only so much that can be shared. It's an entirely hand-coded game, and you can probably tell that by one of the weird things. I'm playing it in a browser. There is a client. Obviously, there won't be when this video comes out. Shutting down tomorrow, 11/30/23. So, last day in November. But you could play it in browser, which is what made it so weird and unique. Totally rebalanced. I mean, it was something. It was something special. And, I played it at work, so that was really the biggest thing. But one of the weirdest things about it and other private servers is most private servers that are vanilla Maple tend to focus around the bishop meta. Okay? You full map attack with Genesis on Bishop. That's what it is, You do that, you sell Leech. Congratulations. That's what it is. It sucks. The server was different. Full map attacks all had cooldowns. I mean, I don't even think the top 10 has a Bishop. Let's take a look. Paladin, Ice Lightning, Ranger, Dragon Knight, Hermit, Chief Bandit, Crusader, Ice Lightning, Dragon Knight, Hermit. Literally no bishops. So it was truly something special. A lot of people followed it, and I know there are other private servers, but really, what are your options? MapleStory Royals? Fuck no, you have to HP wash. MapleStory Legends? Or no, what is it? Maple Legends? Hell no, I'm pretty sure they have HP washing as well. Both of which revolve around the bishop meta. Last I checked. Okay? It's been a couple years. But still, this was an ambitious project. I mean, maybe it was too ambitious, But it really made me want to play both old and new MapleStory. I mean, I really haven't had this much enjoyment in MapleStory. And I know there's other private servers, and most of them do have a bad reputation. I mean, people are going to say, play Kaizen. There's a lot of bad about Kaizen. Don't play it. And I know people who say, well, you just got to play GMS. Yeah, I do. But I'm not so much burnt out of GMS as it takes so much of my time. It really does. So GMS it's such an in-depth grind. And I don't mind it. I really don't, even though they just reduced XP. Multiplier and reboot, I'm not going to get into it. Not a great decision, considering I actually started grinding and enjoying. But it was just nice to be able to go back and just play something like this and have this rebalancing and this, just everything about it was so nice. And before people say, oh, like most private servers, they were just in it for the money. You actually couldn't donate to them. They refused all payment. They said it was so cheap and it was a passion project. Who cared? Which was just so strange to see from a developer. And the community around the game was just so passionate about it, myself included. And maybe it's just that playing this made me want to play GMS more. You know, actual MapleStory, because I was sitting down and I was grinding, and I don't do that. I don't grind. I haven't found enjoyment in grinding in probably 2 or 3 years or so. But just playing this and grinding, and I'd sit down and I'd start playing my Wind Archer now, and I'd start leveling, and it was just so fun. And it's really a shame. Also, look at that looting. You cannot do that in Global MapleStory. You cannot just suck up loot. That is so nice. It really is. It's such a shame, and I get it. MapleStory is coming out with, what is it, MapleStory Worlds or something like that, and then you'll get to make your own MapleStory. I don't really know, I'll be honest. Nexon doesn't even think they know if I can really tell by what they seem. It's just really unfortunate, because it's really hard. I mean, it's 7:18 for me, so reset was 18 minutes ago. I don't even feel like logging on. I just feel disappointed. And I don't think a private server could make me this happy. Maybe it's just me. Like I said, I've played other private servers. I really have. I've played Maple Royals. I've played Maple Legends. They're just a bit slow. You might think that the rates here are slow, and it's beta mode. They are. In alpha, the rates were almost perfect, I'd say. Honestly, they were fast, but not too fast. And that's one of the things about old servers. That and HP washing. Screw HP washing. Where it's just so off-putting, and everybody is so ahead. If you're logging on to Maple Legends and you're level 10, you're probably not going to find another person who's level 10. I mean, in this, things were fast enough where back in the beta, this is the beta, the alpha, I didn't mind making a new character. Like, I had a 95 cleric or something, like priest. I think it was 95. And I just went, hey, I got time. I'll start another character, I mean, 95 and Maple Legends or Maple Royals, I mean, you're dedicated to that character at that point. Of course, I mean, if you have the money, you can just afford Leech. But if you're new, you're dedicated. It's just so strange, and so many private servers are very predatory with their marketing and all that. And it's such a shame, really, just to see such a promising server just go like this. But it was fun, And playing it in browser, I mean, that was that was the coolest part. I could play it at work. I just go on the work PC and I'd play it. I didn't need to download it. You can download the client. It's more stable, but man, this guy says it right here. Goy, best part about this server, I was able to play it at the browser at work, getting played to pay Maple. Because I was. My work is so slow and boring. I literally have a miniature laptop, the GPD Win 2. If anybody knows what that stupid little device is, I bring to work, I hotspot myself, and I play GMS. I have a Steam Deck. I'll bring it to work. Like, it was just, I could lazy train a GMS. I could play this. It was a social little community. It was just so perfect. It was everything that GMS didn't have, really. That social interaction where you were partying up with people. I mean, I had parties earlier today before the announcement. Just here at MP3, just training. You know, you chatted, you smacked mobs. It was grand. I didn't feel so isolated. I guess that's really how I describe GMS. I was isolated. We are isolated, really. But all good things do come to an end. And that's alright. Because at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Quit MapleStory? No, it's weekly reset. I got to go do my bosses. FOMO, baby. Anyway, this has been Suck. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.